Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today for the trial of Marco, the cruel King Veddi, and the crimes he is accused of by Detective Amia. I am Judge Van Diver, and I will be proceeding over today's affairs. Thank you for joining me. Mr. Veddi, you stand accused of the crimes towards the Company Action All-Star Wrestling. These are as follows: multiple counts of assault, theft of superstars' gear and equipment, alcohol abuse and substance abuse, phony acting with females in the backstage area, cyberbullying, bullying, being a bully, and evading capture from one Detective Amia. Okay, Mr. Amia, would you please present your first witness, please?
Thank you, Mr. Diver. Okay, the first person is one Mr. Blake Wheeler. Wheeler was assaulted on AAW Live backstage and was made a fool out of. First, he was bullied by the perp, and then he was assaulted. He was made to have all of his clothes taken off in his tidy whities, and I caught Veddi doing it. Now, Mr. Wheeler, is this man right here the man that assaulted you?
I don't think I can say. The floral shirt is different. I don't recognize his face. This was a mistake. No, that's not the man. No, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, hold on. You told me that was him. You told me that was Marco Veddi. I saw him hit you. You can't deny it now. Why? I can protect you.
I get nervous when I'm in front of people. I'm sorry. Please, can I go? Please.
You gotta be joking me. Play the footage. Play the fight back. You can see it's Veddi, alright. I can smell him. Now you tell me if that's not one Marco Veddi. I rest my case. But I don't, because I got more witnesses to call. Yeah.
Okay, someone attacked me, but I don't know if it was him. But it hurt. He smelled like bourbon and Marlboro Reds. I don't know. I can't remember, but the floral shirt, it could have been him. I don't know.
Your Honor, my liege, Your Excellency, whatever the fuck they call you. This man, Blake Wheeler, he is a fucking rat. It's true, he's a rat. Look at him. He's fucking sitting there. I swear to God, I could have sworn I heard him under me floorboards looking some cheese. See, Blake Wheeler, do you even know who the fuck Blake Wheeler is? I guarantee you before you saw his name on the sheet here today, Your Honor, you had no clue what Blake Wheeler is. I have no clue who the fuck Blake Wheeler is. Blake Wheeler has no clue who the fuck he is. For all we know, he's a shite wheelbarrow from Screwfix. But here's the point, Your Honor. Your Excellency, my liege. The thing is, he has been a puppet for a shite detective, a sport coat wearing fanny by the name of Columbro, and he's sitting here trying to run me, the cruel king, into the ground because he's got an axe to grind. He wants to punch his ticket to the top using the cruel king's name. And Blake Wheeler, well, he's the weak chin bitch that is this vessel of complete and utter bullshit.
Interesting. Thank you for your time, Mr. Wheeler. I will take on board what you have said. Now, Mr. Amia, would you please present your next witness, please? Order in this court.
Sure. The court brings forth Mr. Axel Rocker.
Yes!
Order in this court. Wow, Mr. Rocker, that is quite enough, thank you.
Alright, Mr. Rocker. You came to me, you said that your gear was stolen. I found it back. And guess what else I found? Marlboro Reds and whiskey bottles. The call sign of one Marco Veddi. I could smell him, and I always get my man. There is undeniable proof that Veddi would steal from you. He beat you when he joined AAW, and you ran his name through the mud. So of course, he's gonna have motive. Yes! Oh, ladies, gentlemen, and gentle persons, it is I, Axel Rocker. And yes, I did come to you after someone stole my gear, and you got it back for me, yes. Although a little special white package was missing, but it was fine. My shuddy got me more, so it was fabulous. Oh, yes. Now, Mr. Amaya, I know you called me in here and reminded me of the past. But Veddi, I don't know if it was Veddi. You see, I walked past and saw Veddi courting a young lass backstage, if you know what I mean, at the time of the crime. So it possibly couldn't have been one Veddi. But I cannot remember. I had a lot to drink that night. And Sherry went very, very hard. For God's sakes, Rocker, I'm telling you that Veddi took your stuff. I found it in the trunk of his car, for God's sake. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Rocker has a way of winding me up. But look, Veddi's prints were on your bag. That is the proof I needed.
Axel Rocker. This guy here, he's another rat. He is a career rat. And I'm supposed to be stealing this phony rock star's gear? Are you fucking mad? Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your marbles? My liege, listen to me. Just take a look at that fucking absolute Fruit Loop sitting over there saying I'm stealing his cheap fucking tat gear. Everything the Cruel King wears is custom made, baby. Whereas Axel Rockers is made in a fucking factory out of antelope and goat foreskin, and I'm supposed to be wearing that shit. He can't go near a stray fucking flame for fear he'll go up like he become fucking Ghost Rider. And yet, let's look at things logically, folks. The last time Axel Rocker mentioned my name, the biggest hit he got was my fucking boot down his throat. So there is precedence here. Maybe an ulterior motive to have the Cruel King taken out of the game. There is a motive to be working with no shit Sherlock in the corner. There is a motive to try and level up at the expense of a great man, a great Irish hero. You see, Axel Rocker, I don't blame you for doing what you're doing. You're just getting a little payday. Because let's face it, your last few hits ain't been hits. And all they've been is flops. And you've had more flops than an erectile dysfunction clinic, bitch.
Prince? Oh, I love Prince Purple Rain. Oh, one of my favorites. Oh my goodness, talking of favorites. Ladies and gentlemen, have you witnessed my latest music video? Oh, yes, it's coming. When I win change in the pocket, oh my goodness, I'm going to rock everywhere. And when talking of rock, Mr. Judge, would you like to
feel my rock?
Order. Order, please. Mr. Amia, would you please remove Mr. Rocker from the court before I get the boys to take him out? I can't listen to more of his nonsense. Mr. Amia, would you please present the last witness to the court?
We will present to the court Mr. Vice Wolfpack.
Hi, my name is Vice Wolfpack and I am a commentator here for Action All-Star Wrestling. Hi.
Mr. Wolfpack, a few weeks ago you were assaulted in AAW headquarters by a man that you said smelled like whiskey, regret, and smoke. Now, can you please elaborate more for the court of who you believe attacked you?
I didn't really want to be here, but I can't let justice go unserved. I believe Marco Veddi was the one that assaulted me backstage, and that my other co-commentator Azrael can attest to seeing running away from the crime scene. There's one thing I know about Veddi is that he packs a hell of a punch, and the punch to my penis really, really hurt, and I wasn't a fan. I think it was Veddi. All of the evidence riles up. I mean, I believe him. I believe in Detective Amaya. I believe in Detective Amaya.
See, an ironclad witness who was assaulted by the perp. You're going down, Veddi.
Well, let me approach the stage, Emperor. Or should I say, fucking whatever the fuck you call it. Listen, Vice Wolfpack is saying I kicked him in the bollocks? I dusted him in the nuts? That I went to the capital of Thailand, Bangkok? That I fucked him up and stole his Marlboros? For fuck's sake. Like, I mean, Vice Wolfpack, I don't even fucking know you. But you know me. Because you sit there and you watch my matches, you call everything down the line 50-50. Well, supposed to be 50. Maybe that's what you're getting, is a 50-50 split from this fanny pack wearing fuck in the back of the courtroom that thinks he's going to bring down the cruel king by getting these harem of fucking whores that come talk about me. Listen, I know I'm a bit worked up because I have worked hard to build a career, to build a mystique, to build an aura. And if I was going to punch somebody in the fucking balls, it definitely wouldn't be a 2-bit bitch like you. Because let's face it, Vice Wolfpack. 4 out of 5 of your last girlfriends tried to punch you in the balls and couldn't find them. And your 5th one you paid off, so that doesn't count. But that being said, Vice, you seem to have an axe to grind. You seem to want to take the cruel king down. You seem to want to get your name in lights. I guess selling feet pics and OnlyFans ain't paying the bills, bitch.
Well, ha. Y'all better leave Veddi alone. That man's as innocent as my Aunt Sally in church on Sunday. And that Amaya, he ain't nothing but a 2-bit fraud. Y'all hear me? A straight-up phony. Veddi just loves a good old Action All-Star Wrestling. You can bet your britches on that. And that's a Casey Church promise.
Get that woman out of this court right now. Miss Casey, I will have words with you later.
Here you stand accused, Mr. Veddi, of these crimes. What do you have to say for yourself?
Hello, T-Shock. Look, let me approach the bench, will you? I need to get this off me chest. I want to speak to the jury. I want to speak to the people at home. I want to speak to the people watching in the arena. I want to speak to everyone that is supporting the cruel king through this difficult time. You see, I only just came back after an almost career-ending injury. People rejoiced when I left, the likes of your Axel Rockers, your Vice Wolfpacks, and that other fucking guy that sounds like a wheelbarrow. These guys all wanted me gone because I presented a threat to their payday, a threat to their livelihood, a threat to their fucking manhood. But I came back. I defeated the odds. I'm a fucking miracle machine. Got better. Quick. The power of Irish medicine. Yes, you have a man in the back there that's connecting the dots, trying to string the keys together. Worse than Chris James' fucking ancestry. He couldn't even put a case together if it was strung tight on a set of fucking anal beads, and he's trying to fucking lay me out and put me down. The reality is, the no shit Sherlock in his little fucking sports coat and his stupid fucking hat and his wee bum bag looking like a knockoff Inspector Gadget. He ain't the man to take me down. It's the people, and it's you here today. So it's up to you to decide. Do you think is your cruel king guilty of such weak crimes? Because I know whenever I did my shit, I didn't do it in the dark. I didn't do it in the shadows. I did it in the arenas in front of every single one of you. I became the cruel king in the bright shiny lights. I didn't do it by stealing knockoff clothes. I didn't do it by tipping over a shit wheelbarrow. I didn't do it by kicking some no-ball bitch in his imaginary nutsack. So I ask you, the jury, today, before you conclude your business, to think about the man I am. I'm not a good man. I'm a cruel king. But one thing I'm not is a weak-chinned lying bitch.
Wow, that truly moved me. In all my years, I have never heard such wise words and remorse. Thank you, Mr. Veddi. We will now pause for a recess where the court will come to a conclusion of this case. We have come to a result. After listening to all the statements, witness testimony, and hearing from the victim themselves, we have reached a verdict. Marco the Cruel King Veddi, you are found not guilty. Mr. Amia, your driven determination to find this perp has driven you mad. You found and rounded up the worst witnesses possible to try and convict an innocent man. I suggest you take a long, hard look at yourself, Mr. Amia. Maybe focus your attention back on the real mystery. Who is Bro 07713? Court is adjourned. Thank you.
No! It's Veddi, damn it! He's gotten away with it. I won't let this happen. It looks like I gotta take the law into my own hands. Veddi, I'm coming for you. I challenge you to a match, and you will feel my wrath. I always get my man.